It's rugby night tomorrow night. All Blacks captain Kieran Reid has responded to suggestions this could be the last British and Irish Lions rugby tour, saying it's been so successful he has no doubt they'll come back. British rugby writer Stephen Jones says the tour has been intense, with too little preparation time for the team from the north. Remember, they are coming off their Six Nations season 2, so they are buggered. He predicts they won't return in 2029. But this afternoon's captain run, Kieran Reid had other ideas. At the stadium where the Hurricanes drew with the Lions on Tuesday and beat the South African team of the same name to win the Super Rugby trophy last year, our rugby reporter Joe Porter braved the turning weather, which is expected to have some impact on the game tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, it will certainly play into the hands of the Lions. They'll be praying for the heavens to open here in Wellington, and that's what it is forecast to do. It'll tighten up the match, it'll stop the All Blacks from playing the expansive game they want to employ, and it just turns things into much more of a grudge match, a forward-orientated battle, and the Lions do want to drag the All Blacks into that this weekend. So it will play into the tourists' favour. However, the All Blacks, it won't affect the way they play the game. They'll still go out there to try and score tries and try and win. So it should still be a very entertaining match regardless of the weather. And boy, oh boy, there's a hell of a lot on the line.
Yeah, there is. And having seen the Hurricanes beating the Lions in the most appalling conditions at that stadium last year, these men can play good rugby in bad weather. Let's talk about the Lions. This is absolutely do or die for them. It is a 3-match series. They are 1-0 down. They have to. What do they have to do, and how are the All Blacks going to respond?
Yeah, well, that's right. Like you say, do or die. They lose this and the series is gone, and the dissection starts. How have the Lions been so bad? They win this and it goes to a series decider at Eden Park next week, and everyone gets super excited. So it's an incredible pressure on the Lions. They have to win this game. So much pressure on Warren Gatland. They won't change their game plan too much. What they're going to do is do what they did last week, but try and do it a whole lot better. Try and be a whole lot more physical. Try and outmuscle the All Blacks instead of getting bullied like they did last week. So what the All Blacks can expect is a massive rise in intensity, a massive lift in the Lions' performance, and I asked Captain Kieran Reid just how the All Blacks would deal with that.
Mate, it is rugby, so we'll go out there and play the game. Look, we go out there and we want to bring as much passion and energy as what we do as All Blacks as well, so you'll certainly hopefully see that from us. If we're sitting back and waiting and expecting what the Lions are going to bring, we'll certainly get caught on the hop and you know, we'll be dominated out there, so we can't be doing that. We've just got to go out there and play our game, show our energy, show how much it means to us as All Blacks. So we're looking forward to doing that.
If this were to be the last Lions tour ever, would that be a massive loss in your mind to world rugby?
I don't think that'll happen, mate. It's just been so exciting, I guess, being around the country the last couple of weeks and seeing the supporters from both sides. Like, you know, it's been awesome actually. If you're in the pool and stuff, you see in our own hotel, and they're just so passionate about the game, and I'm sure it will continue.
Kieran Reid, Joe, you were uncannily accurate in your predictions last week, bizarrely so. So what are you picking this week? Test 2, All Blacks Lions, who's going to win it, and roughly what's the score going to be?
Yeah, well, look, 3 days ago when Wellington was full of sun and everyone was feeling energetic after that first test win, I thought the All Blacks would put 20 points on the Lions this weekend, and the second test they would run away with it. However, with the weather closing in and just the passion and the intensity you can see in these Lions team's eyes, the players, they're fiercely determined to set the wrongs right from last week and to show Warren Gatland, their coach, that they won't be bullied by this All Black forward pack. So I'm predicting a much tighter scoreline, especially if the weather packs in. I still think the All Blacks will prevail. However, I'm thinking it might be something along the lines of 22 points to 16, under 10 points, a much closer match. And boy, oh boy, it's going to be thrilling, because if the Lions lose this, it's all over. It is do or die.
Joe Porter picking a 6-point margin for the All Blacks. That is close.